Welcome back to the Hub today. As we all know, it takes a village to raise kids, but first you have to build that village.
Yes, or find it. And it can be so challenging if you're new to motherhood, just moved, or maybe you're beginning a new chapter. And that's where Meghan Block, owner of Boston Moms, come in. She's here with some tips to find community in motherhood. Hi, Meg.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good to see you again.
I'm so happy to be here.
So we know it takes a village. You've been part of our mom village, I feel like, for years now. How important is that community? I don't think we can even stress how important.
Oh, no, I think there is nothing more important than community in motherhood. Like, motherhood can be incredibly isolating. It is a transformative experience. And if you have just one other mom who can ride that wave with you, you are empowered in so many ways.
Yeah, it's so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you begin? Where are some places we can start to find those people?
So I think that's what's really hard, especially if you are not naturally an extroverted person. I personally am not very extroverted. I run a business where I'm constantly talking to moms, but it's not in my nature to do that. I think looking online first is definitely what I would recommend. There are so many opportunities for moms to connect online and off. Boston Moms is one of them, but honestly, in your local community Facebook groups, a lot of times schools will even have groups that you can join. That's the first place to go.
Yeah, and then physically, I think just getting out and about is so important. Like, because you said it can be so isolating. I moved here from the West Coast when my kids were so small.
Yeah.
And I went to the library. I feel like that's a great place to start in real life. You have some other places to go?
Every community library, I mean, the programming at our community libraries is unbelievable.
Yeah.
There is so much, and that's for kids of all ages. So going and meeting other moms in those spaces can also introduce you to friends for your kids. Local bookstores, a lot of local toy stores. Look for free events, because then if you can't make it, it's not a big deal. You haven't invested money, you've only invested time. And just put yourself out there. Maybe make it a goal to go to a certain number a month or a week and talk to one person.
There's that social component where you want your kids to start to develop some friendships, but every mom is different, and I feel like there are the moms too that are like, how do you nurture still the things that make you who you are beyond the mother status?
Yeah.
What about for those?
So that's what at Boston Moms, we're always looking to serve moms specifically. So your kids can come too, but I think making sure that you retain a part of your identity that you had before kids is so hugely important. Sometimes for moms, that's in her career. That's part of her identity, and she hangs on to that, and that's what fills her cup. Sometimes it can be like a hobby. If you read before kids, maybe join a book club. If you were a runner, join a running club. There are lots of...
Like, if you have little kids out there, you're like, wait, a hobby? You're joking me, but I promise you, they do come back.
It does. Right.
The kids get a little older and you find the time.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
It is. And holding on to that little shred of your identity, I think, even if it means you're just reading at home in like the tiny little pocket of time that you have, and then you join a book club when kids are, less needy, making sure that you retain that piece of your identity is so important.
So tell us about the Mombership. This is the new thing. You're always working on something.
So I am. The Mombership is sort of born of this idea that moms want more. They want communication, they want community, but they don't know where to find it. Like, we just listed all these ways that you can get it, but what if you are a person who's just like a little bit more shy or reserved? So the Mombership is an online community where you can chat with other moms in a more curated and private space, but also we're curating 4 events a month for moms that they just literally need to show up for. So these are things, 2 of them are online and virtual, so you can do them with or without childcare. One is free and in person, and your kids can come, and then one is a more elevated experience, like learning a new skill or going to dinner or something together, and literally all you do is RSVP and show up.
And all in the greater Boston area.
So we're going where our mombers are. So that's like a question that we've been getting. We will go where you are, and we're really creating a community around what our moms are asking for, because we're encouraging them to ask. Moms don't typically ask for what they need, and so I feel like we have this platform that we can deliver it to them.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.